So, by the way, Arena Live, the add-on we are using, hasn't been updated for 5.2 yet because the author is working on a whole update on the add-on, so some cooldowns are not showing up and stuff. But we're going into the match, so
okay, so let's get the countdown started. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
I'm really pumped on this match.
The team are going to be pushing in. HealthSwapJK pushing out a little bit. Tries to use his Divine Star to knock out the Hunter. Doesn't work. Hunter comes out himself though. Nori not wanting to push in at the moment though. Priest looks like he's going to be his target, but doesn't want to push into that pillar. Shake Milk pushes out though, gets the full sheep onto Killer Gay now. Looks like Farah Banga is going to be the main target for them. Sorry, Nori even.
Yeah, bursting.
Deep onto him. Silence probably following that. Nori dropping a huge amount as well though. Nori's in a huge amount of trouble right now. Might see a touch of karma come out of him soon. He's down to about half. Killer Gay manages to get away there. No, manages to save his trinket and bubble. Hunter Petlo as well though. Nori still needs to be picked up. Farad Bang I sat about half. Banana Split put into a scatter, into a trap. Might see an MD come out on that. Does trinket that actually. Out come the wings as well. Ringer piece used by Nori. Health swap just trying to pull back right now. Shake Mill puts a full sheep onto Colligate. Looks like they might be going for some damage onto Nori now. He's pushed in quite far. Typhoon was killed there. Nori kicks back over to Shake Mill, gets put into a deep freeze though. Does trinket out with that, I believe. Shake Mill then going to use his blazing speed to get away. Health swap just putting some damage into the Hunter Pet right now. Nothing too serious though. Health swap going to be the target again though. Nori Nova just away out of range. Shape Milk goes for the sheep, lands it on Nori. No dispel available for that just yet. So he's just going to be letting his team pick themselves up. Master Spell came out on a webstone there, I think it was. Color Gaze pushed in quite far now though. Shape Milk looks like he's going to want to set up onto him. Goes into Mage Armor. Health swap dropping a bit. Full fear onto Farad Banger and Nori though. Unable to set up on Color Gaze off it.
And they're bursting again.
Yeah, Frozen Orb does bug, does fly through everyone. Farad Bang in a bit of trouble. Deterrence there. Ringer Piece comes out from Nori again. Banana Split looks like he's going to be fine for now, just keeping his team top. Farad Bang still in a lot of trouble. Out come the wings from Color Gay, put into a horror just to interrupt his heal there. Now we do see HealthSwapJK still the target. They're going to want to be on Farad Bang still though, by the looks of it. Sheep onto Nori, into another sheep, has got Diamond now. Nori looks like he's going to be the target for a little bit at the moment. Shake Milk put into a disorient there. Nori was put into a fear, but it was dispelled. Health swap still being the main target. Full deep onto Color Gay now though. Does choose to sit in there. Going to be silenced off it by the looks of it. But no CS to follow. Shield Wall does come out from him. Nori did use Fist of Fury there, and Shake Milk was forced to blink away. So really shutting down these swaps to that Paladin. Nori in a bit of trouble though. Might want to just focus on going for a DPS CCing the Paladin. Banana Split just kind of able to keep his distance. Similar sort of manner for both Paladins. Shake Milk
Banana Split will have a strength any second now, so they couldn't really make it work to.
Nori in a lot of trouble though. Really silence onto Kellergate. Devouring Plague did come onto Nori there. Deep freeze as well, but looks like he's going to be fine for the time being. A Farad Bang I drop into about half. Shake Milk does blazing speed to eat the trap, so great play by him. Unable to be dispelled by Banana.
And they burst again.
Let though.
Using all their bursts and then going to the
Color Gay gets blinked into. Guardian on him. Shake Milk does just get power shotted. He's in a really bad spot now. No blink or blazing speed to get away for the time being. Looks like he's just going to try and play back. Freedom does come out from Color Gay onto Nori. Nori now going to go back onto Health. Silencing shot onto Banana Split right now. Farad Bang pushing him for a scatter trap. There it is. Might be able to get a master spell on that. Actually sacks the scatter, I think. So unable to get that trap. So great play from him. Breaking that scatter. Out comes a Ring of Frost from Shake Milk. Nori goes for a Fist of Fury, then cancels it by the looks of that. Shake Milk blinks away, touch of karma onto Shake Milk right now. Color Gay in a full sheep though. Nori taking all this damage through the touch of karma. Does get bopped though, and Nori just going to go down.
Wow. It's like every time Shake Milk shouts and trinkets and health swap, things just really go. I think they only landed one trap, which is again the important point for this match. And during that time, they could actually force some pressure in that time when they landed the trap. But the LaptopGGweLoose made a really fail there because the Master Spell was just casting and he trinketed. So I don't know if the priest was interrupted on this Master Spell actually, which would be pretty rare, or if he just stopped the cast as the Paladin used to trinket. So,
yeah, I mean monks do have quite a lot of stuns, so you might see him use that instead. What I think might be better though is because this Ring of Peace isn't really helping the monks too much. I think it might be better if they perhaps went with leg sweep or something just for an extra stun, just to try and help that team out a little bit more.
I mean, it's silence when you cast, but still, if the other ones are on range, you can, Bob? Oh god, the enemy team just said they, used, Blessing of Protection, and I think, no, wait a second. Okay, let me,
I need to.
Okay.
Seconds, so I just need to log over. What's happening?
I think, okay, wait a second. Okay, the point is if you use Blessing of Protection on, or Hand of Protection on the target, that gets the,
it removes Touch of Karma, yeah.
Exactly, and so the shield wall is removed too, and so they can kill him. And so it's perfect to, counter out monks. It's something they probably few people know, but, now to counter Touch of Karma, use Blessing of Protection, and you can kill the monk pretty much right away.
Yeah,
because what happens is
the shield that absorbs all the damage is actually gone. That gets removed as well, essentially.
Exactly. So Godcomp versus Godcomp, but without a turret. No, I think it's too early to say. I think the Wheat Cleave didn't expect this move with the Hand of Protection, so they got surprised a bit by that, and they will probably know next time. So they've the Paladin Alicea, it's actually Kollega is actually Alicea. He probably thought that Nori would be safe in this situation, and he didn't anticipate the removal of the hold effect. So it's kind of strange that you can remove the best defensive cooldown of someone by just using a defensive cooldown on your own. So mechanic that's not
quite a big defensive cooldown, really.
Yeah, Touch of Karma is the biggest one. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Blessed Protection is quite big as well.
Yeah, but you turn a defensive cooldown offensive. That's the point about it.
Yeah. But then again, if it doesn't work, you're then really punished because you don't have that cooldown that you should have.
Yeah, but I mean, you remove basically his defensive cooldown too. It's not just to make you safe, but you can just go on offensive. It's like using offensive cloak as a rope, for example.
Yeah, obviously, like it's one of those high risk, high reward situations.
Yeah. Actually, I think the guild did quite a lot to support the tournament. If you just watch that, there's so much going on behind the scenes, and organizing a tournament is kind of huge. It doesn't look a lot from the outside to do it, but if you're actually in and have to do all the hassle, deal with teams that don't show up and have to replace the teams, have to make the tournament known, have to look at the rules, make hard decisions, like if you have to disqualify someone, have 1,000 people message you, have to deal with making sure that no DDoS happening, making a prize pool happening. It's really a lot, and it deserves some respect. It deserves to be credited by the community and to be appreciated, because it's something they do for you. It's not that any one of these guilds is making money out of that. So I think it would be good to see more of these tournaments. So if you're into that, try it, and you will see it's hard, but I think WoW needs more tournaments. So if you're planning one, if you're serious about it, you can also contact me and I can give you some insights on trying to help, making contact with some casters if they're interested and stuff like that. And I really hope the next I Take Skills for Pills tournament will be better, but they told me this already, will have another name. So it was just for the test tournament. It's not a name you can really attract sponsors with and stuff like that. So take this tournament with a grain of salt. It's basically a test tournament for bigger tournament that will come later this year.
So what do you think we're going to see different with this map then? Do you think that the
Hunter trap?
Yeah, do you think the Hunter team are going to have a lot more, are going to be a lot better on this map? Or
I think LaptopGGweLoose also saw the last game of the series against the other team, and they moved downstairs, and it gave them a really huge advantage. So I think they will be copycat in that positional play, and so
everyone dead close. So we're going to get this countdown started. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
I think LaptopGGweLoose
we see this lead team rushing in. The flare does come out nice and early to try and stop that. Sorry, no flare, just an explosive trap at the stairs to try and split the team up. Banana Split not going to choose to take that though. Colorgate put into an early fear though with a Ring of Frost on top. Nori in that looks like Colorgate's going to be attacked. Gets put into a deep freeze. Chooses to take that. Devouring Plate comes out. Out comes Silence. Probably as well. No silence yet. Shield pull up though. Nori dropped a little bit as well from that. Hellstorm JK in a huge amount of trouble though doing this. Power shotted away from Banana Split, who did set a full trap there, so that's why there was a lot of cross pressure going on there. Shake Milk looks like he's going to be targeting Nori. Siphene does come out. Banana Split, no CC on him right now. Colorgate gets put into a full sheet, but I think he did that out of that. So great play by him. Nori looks like he's going to be the target, dragged down by Health Swap. Banana Split looks like he's going to be alright as well. He's got his wings up at the moment. Scatter Trap onto him though, but gripped away from the trap, so great grip by Health Swap there. Shake Milk going to be the target for the time being. Nori now going back onto Health Swap, not wanting to be dragged out of line of sight by this Gold Comp. Does use a Fist of Fury there, but Nori taking a little bit of damage as well. Now, full sheep onto Nori. Colorgate pushing in to get the Dispel. Need to get more CC on Colorgate, really. Farad Bangai not really doing too much at the moment, just trying to get a little bit of pressure. Out comes an Explosive Trap to try and split the team up. Hellswap does get an Explosive Trap into a Freezing Trap, though. Touch of Karma has come out now from the Monk, though. Full Trap goes down, eaten by Shake Milk, I think that was. So leg sweep out as well. No Ring of Peace anymore, so great choice by them. I really like that. Ring of Frost does come out, interrupted, though, with a knockback. Hellswap JK drops a huge amount, forced to disperse though. Out comes the Ring of Frost now from Shake Milk, though Shake Milk dropping a lot of it as well. Banana Split really needing to catch up here. Uses an Aura Mastery, going to pick his team up, going to be fine now. Siphene does come out from Hellswap JK there, does get swiftly killed though. So he's going to be looking to just try and drag his team, the Malai side, gets a Master Spell on the trap, great Master Spell there. Fist of Fury coming out from Nori right now, hits the entire team, Paralysis on Banana Split. Full sheep on Nori is dispelled by Colorgate. Health Swap still extremely low. Might need to see how Health Swap out of him. Out comes a bot. Still 80k. Bot's still up though, not being able to be track shotted up. So Banana Split's going to pick him up for the time being. Leg sweep does come out. Explosive Trap splitting the team up. Yeah, again. Scatter Trap onto Banana Split right now.
And the burst from the casters.
Yeah, extremely DR Trap though. Nori in a lot of trouble. No Touch Karma available for him. Does use the bubble.
He had Diffuse Magic up, his best anti-magic cooldown.
Yeah, so Farad Bangai looks like he's going to be a type now. Colorgate did use his Guardian there. Banana Split looking like he's just going to try and stay near his priest to avoid those traps. Nori looking to be a type. Ring of Frost coming out from Shake Milk right now. It's the Explosive Trap splitting the team up yet again. Shake Milk going to be the target for Nori at the moment. Farad Bangai looks like he just wants to play at the pillar, keep his pressure high. Nori having to push in right now on Shake Milk. Swaps over his Health Swap when he gets the chance. Farad Bangai pushing in. Looks like he's going for the Web Stun Trap onto the Paladin. Does get that trap, but the Priest does get the double throw on the DPS, gets the Master Spell, so great there. Mage blinks over to Nori, who did just use Touch of Karma onto Health Swap JK, so That's their fault. Full fist adjust onto Color K. He's going to be the target though. Devouring Plague onto him. Frost Firebolt does come in. No deep freeze following up that swap though, so just because that'd have been DR'd, I think. Full sheep onto Farad Bangai. Does get dispelled. Nori looks like he's going to be the target for the time being. Health swap going to be his target. Trying to drag him out of line of sight. Doesn't really want to follow too much just because they'll put his paladin in a worse spot. Shake Milk just pumping out another ring of frost into that E on top of Nori, so he's not going to be able to get away as easily. Colligate in a full sheep now though. Nori could be in quite some trouble here. We do see the Banana Split not in any CC. Master Spell does come out now. Nori looks like he's going to find Pins with Deep Freeze. No CC on Banana Split. Does sit that Deep Freeze. Zen Meditation coming out from him. He's going to be fine for the time being. But that was the frozen orb from the Mage. Farad Bang, I sat at full fear during that. Unable to get any pressure out. Hellswap JK again knocked down by the trap. Nori. Hellswap does take a freezing trap actually. At the same time, Banana Split gets Sunshine knocked down. So J-Milk in a little bit of trouble. Going to line of sight. He's going to be fine for the time being. Colorgate just sitting at the back, not really taking too much CC. Mana about equal for Colorgate and Raspberry, but Colorgate has just put his Divine Play up, so that's going to give him a little bit more. Full Scatter Trap onto Banana Split though. Shake Milk unable to eat it. Health Swap with JK unable to get the eat on that. Does get power shotted off the edge. Disperses trying to get back up. Banana Split put into a Fist Justice. Does bubble out of that. Needs to try and pick up Health Swap here. Health Swap looks like he's going to be okay for the time being. Gets the Siphon down. Looks like he's going to be able to pin his team. Shake Milk, explosive trapped away again though. Colorgate feared out into the open. He's going to be the target definitely now though. Slowed on top of that. No VT on him yet. Out comes the Frozen Orb. There's the Deep. He does trinket instantly though. So Health Swap put into under a lot of pressure as well. Did have a Blessing of Protection used in there. Full Scatter Trap onto Banana Split right now. Health Swap just trying to get that Master Spell. Does get kicked on it.
He kicked the Master Spell.
Wow. And that's
Nori kicked the Master Spell. Really nice gameplay.
Yeah, and on top of that kick, there is a silence, I believe, so unable to get that life swap out as well.
Yeah, but the silence is only coming from the front, so it's anyways, it was an inline kick.
I think he still got the stun though, and that's why I think he couldn't life swap.
No, it was a kick. It was definitely a kick.
Yeah, it was a kick on the Master Spell, but life swap's on the Shadow Skull.
Yeah. So the silence came into, of course.
So the silence stops him life swapping.
You actually have to aim it from the front to land the silence too.
I think it was more that he was just stood in front of the target. I'm not sure if that's something he made the effort to do there. Just because.
Yeah, but if he hadn't, the life swap would have come.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, I think it was just by chance that he was at the front. I don't think he knew that he should be at the front to stop the life swap.
I guess you can actually predict it a bit because the trap was there, so he knew that the priest would attempt a Master Spell to get saved, and by kicking him, silencing him, he was out of the Shadow form, and he got the kick. He couldn't life swap, he couldn't Master Spell. The Paladin stayed controlled, and so he died. So it was can't do it much better.
Just waiting on that map choice.
Yeah. Okay. Rebuilding the party again. Oh no. Okay. Talbier is the map of choice.
Okay.
I mean, it's really a choice for a monk. If you play with another class that has a silence that's potentially used in the target, you sometimes don't want the silence to not cause a DR because it's only a 2-second silence. So
it's 4, isn't it?
No. It got nerfed to 2.
Okay.
So it can be better just to interrupt from the behind than to use it from the front. So, what do you think?
I think the Gorkomp are going to take the series overall, to be honest.
I think it's really close. Okay. I think everyone died off.
Yep, I think that's going to be everyone's up. So if we get this countdown started, so 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. So this Cleave are going to push out. Banana Split taking the middle pillar. Hellswap going to be the target from the start this time. Now he looks like he's going to be wanting to go on him as well. Not wanting to get dragged behind the pillar though, but looks like he's going to have to if he wants to follow in. Siphon comes out from Hellswap, lands a fear onto Nori. Colligate looks like he's going to go for that dispel. Does get blanketed at the moment though. Full sheep off that, so great blanket sheep there. Nori under a lot of pressure at the moment though. Taking quite a bit of damage. Does get feared. Looks like Farad Bang, it might be a target. Colligate looks like he's going to be set up on though. Gets the shield wall up. Not really too sure who this Godcomp are going on right now. Nauri, kind of in the open, he could be a great target for them. They're putting a bit of damage into him. Hellswap's still the target. Scatter Trap onto Banana Split right now. Shape Mode did try to eat that. Gets trinketed into a Hodge. Sheep on Farad Bangai. Hellswap under a lot of pressure at the moment though. Full Sheep onto, half Sheep onto Farad Bangai. Fistifree out from Nauri there. Hellswap gonna be okay. Paralysis onto Banana Split. Blanket Sheep onto Killigay again though. Need to get some damage out with this one. Looks like they are going to set up onto Farad Bang, Killigay. Full deep on him into a silence. Could be the bubble forced here. Down to 50k. Might need to bubble. Looks like he's going to be away for the time being though. Killigay still has Shape Milk on top of him. Nauri does get the paralysis onto him. Able to hold his trinket and bubble. Scatter Trap onto Banana Split right though. Hellswap under a lot of pressure as well. Unable to get the master stun that. Might need to see a disperse come out from him here. I think we're going to have to. There it is. There's the dispersion as Colligay gets put into a full sheep. Banana Split did have a silencing shot on him there. Colligay put into a half sheep now. Might want to set up on him again if they have that deep freeze available. Not sure if they do. Putting a little bit of damage into Farad Bangai right now. Shape Milk is going to be the target for the time being, although now does connect back to Hellswap. Kicks over to Shape Milk. Shape Milk going to be the main target for the time being by the looks of it. Shape Milk unable to get any more CC on the Paladin. Need to drag the team back to pull the Paladin in the open to get that CC on him, really. Hellswap pushing in. Shape Milk blazing speeds away to just avoid all that damage. Farad Bangai seems to be the target for the time being. Again, still no CC on Colligate or Banana Split at the moment. Farad Bangai might be going for a Scatter Trap soon. Does seem to be moving over that way. Out comes the Rapid Fire. There's the Scatter. There's the Trap on Banana Split. Banana Split might need to bubble this or get MD down. And Hellswap under a lot of pressure. Farad Bangai down to 100k though, or a Mastery from Colligate. It forces a deterrence as well. Banana Split did bubble there though. Full sheep on Colligate. Farad Bangai still could be in a lot of trouble. Needs to get to that pillar really to avoid it. Divine Star does come out there. Second silence and a half sheep overlapped on Colligate. Farad Bangai stuck in a Nova at the moment. Still might be in a little bit of trouble. This Godcomp really pushing him right now. Guardian out from Colligate. Shape Milk pushed in quite far as well now. Colligate into a full fair. Does trinket that. So a swap on him now would be really good for them if they have that deep freeze available. Hellswap under a lot of pressure though. Shadow Fiend does eat the trap from Farad Bangai for Banana Split though. Banana Split put into a web stun right now. Hellswap under a little bit of pressure. Siphon does come out from him. Now refeared by that. Colligay in a full sheep. Farad Bangai in a deep. Bubble from Farad Bangai. From Colligay, sorry. Farad Bangai still under a lot of pressure. Does look like he's trying to get to that pillar. Slowly getting there. Nova comes out from Shape Milk. Nothing to follow that up really. Blanket onto Colligay. Trying to get out now. Blinks away from Nauri. Nauri rolls over to them. Power shot knocks Shape Milk away. Nauri's pushed him really far. Put into a full fear here. Could see a lot of damage count onto him now. Re-VT onto him. Colligay Nova'd away from Nauri right now. Freedom's away, knowing he might be a little bit trouble. He's down 200k health. Out comes
No,
yeah, burst on a little bit. Colligay put into a full deep freeze. Frost Orb comes out. Might see a blanket CS follow that. No CS available for it though. So Nothing following that up yet. Really need the silences off that deep, otherwise they're not really going to get anywhere. Now connecting to Health Swap JK. Now going to be the target again. Health Swap does put him into a fear. Going to get his dots up on him. Looks like he's going to want to set up on him. Kalage fit into a full sheep right now. Nauri could be in quite a bit of trouble at the moment. Does break, the sheep does break. Nauri portals away, rolls back into Health Swap JK. Looks like he's going to be fine for now. Has got Zuen the Tiger out right now. Nauri still could be in trouble. Sheep Milk does blink away from him. Just trying to get those instant casts out to keep the pressure high. Nauri though, still sitting about half. Fist of Fury does come out. It does have sack up from Kalage. Kalage sat about 100k mana right now. About the same as
a lot of damage in this
spot. 160k. Huge
summon banana split.
Sheep onto Farad Bang at the moment though.
And dispersion is forced.
Nauri connecting back up, gets the dispersion. Health Swap looks like he's pushing him for that fear. Gets it on Farad Bang. It is instantly dispelled though. It looks like they really want to hit Kalage right now, but he's just playing at the pillar, not letting them do it really. Looks like Health Swap's getting some damage out into Nauri at the moment, getting those 3 orbs for that Devouring Plague. Shape Milk gets away with his blazing speed. Now Health Swap JK going to be the start getting a Farad Bang, taking a huge amount of damage while Kalage's Silence forced to try and get anti-Terrence. Still in a lot of trouble right now, still very low. Gets a heal out from Kalage, might be fine for now. Banana Split though looking a little bit healthier on mana on Kalage, but not by much. Could come down to that. The Hunter Pet does actually go down, so if Farad Bang does have Heart of the Wild by the looks of it, or Heart of the Phoenix, I think it's called, gets a new pet out. Or dismissed it and got a new one. Shape Milk looking to be the target for the time being. Health Swap does fear Nauri. Looks like
Shape Milk took the trap again.
Shape Milk did take the trap, yes, that's great by him. Looked like a readiness from Farad Bang out there, so Shape Milk was ready to take that trap if it came as well.
In a lot of trouble.
Blanket onto Kalage now though, into a full sheep. Could be a lot of pressure on Farad Bang now. Put into a full deep freeze. There's the Frozen Orb as well. Devouring Plague. Huge damage out from Shape Milk right now. Gets Farad Bang behind the pillar though. Yeah, Farad Bang behind the pillar. Going to be picked up. Shape Milk still in there though, but keeping that pressure high. Nauri looks like he's taking a little bit of damage. Siphene does come out from Health Swap JK though, and is going to get a fear onto Nauri. Does break, and Nauri is going to roll back. Health Swap JK does have a touch of calm on. Okay. Health Swap does have a touch of calm on him right now though. Quite a big dot actually. Looking, doing about 10k DPS at the moment. Nothing too serious, but Shape Milk does get put into a full trap while Banana Split is in a web stun off a silencing shot. So he might be in a little bit of trouble. Kalage really in now though, down to 40k mana with a play up. Full sheep onto Farad Bang. Looks like they might want to set up onto Nauri or something. But blinking.
Kalage can shrink. He can shrink. He's actually catching up on mana. He's now has more mana than Banana Split.
Not by much though. Nauri feared to scoop and then put into a full hodge. Still taking a bit of damage. Farad Bang taking damage as well though. Kalage's got a lot of catching up to do at the moment.
Coming out
not really any pressure coming out from.
And they peeled Shake Milk and Health Swap on their burst with
Shake Milk put into a full trap. He hasn't actually used his orb. Out comes the Stampede though. Banana Split looking to get back. Does get put into a full hodge. The Zuen chasing after him, leaping through him out. Polymorph out onto Nauri, I think that was there though. Nauri looks like he's going to want to hit Health Swap, who does use his Dutch guys. Ring of Frost put on the Stampede and Nauri. Fist of Fury onto Health Swap. Out comes the Frozen Orb from Shape Milk. Forces Farad Bang's deterrent. Out comes Divine Favour from Kalage. If Shape Milk can steal that, it's going to be huge. Not able to though by the looks of it. Not going for it. Gonna just target Kalage instead. Puts him into a Blanket Nova. Out comes a Shatter with a deep probably. No deep available from the looks of it. Devouring Plague and he's going to go down. But Health Swap actually was forced to disperse there. Scissors Life Swap available. Banana Split's in a bubble. Not sure we're going to see a double cross kill out of this. Farad Bang I put into a deep. Dropped to 90k. Looks like he's going to go down here. It looks like this series is going to be 2-1 to Godcom.
But I really think Nori's change of talents with Lex Whip is a lot more effective. Like you said, Lex Whip is definitely the better talent. And they also were a lot smarter about that. But you could see in the end, they had to use their peels on the DPS again and couldn't take out Banana Split and landed a few traps, and so they couldn't really set up the pressure they needed in the end. They had a really clutch kill last match with this kick, this time with the huge map that played against them. But I still think now with map choice, I mean Dalaran is out, I think, or we had Dalaran in match 2.
We've had Dalaran. So we've had Dalaran, Nagrand, and Tolga.
Blade's Edge maybe now for the wheat cleave.
Yeah. Just waiting for that paladin to come back though. He's just said 1 minute, so give him that.
Okay. Hey, Wartroid is here.
Okay, see, yeah.
And Cyrus is here. So, we have facing issues again.
No, we have to do this every game. We just have to get the group set up again.
So, did they say which map they chose?
They're choosing Ruins, yeah.
Ruins, okay. So how do you think will Ruins play to their advantage?
I don't really think so. I think it's just the best map that they have. I'm surprised they're not taking Blade's Edge actually, just since.
Maybe they saved Blade's Edge for the last match because they have
this
to
will
win
be the last match
anyway.
If they lose it,
yeah. Yeah, but if they want to advance, they have to win anyways on both maps. So why not take the harder map first and take the easier map later? Doesn't really matter for them at that point. They have to win both matches.
Well, you might as well take the easier map first, so that you've at least if you win the harder map, you've won then. Okay, they're ready. So no, I'm surprised just because they have the knockoff trap, and we've seen how well they do with that on Dalaran, and it just splits the team up so much.
Definitely. So the only thing that can kill LaptopGG now is the laptop?
Yeah, by the looks of it. They need 1 to 2 minutes.
We're actually in the arena now?
Yeah, they're not joining. It's going to have to rekey. They need a minute.
Okay,
Trying for them to actually come back.
Yeah, their paladin needs to go to the bathroom for a second, so. I mean, they play a lot of matches, right one after the other, so I think it's okay if they take a short break. Will we actually take a break between the loser brackets finals and the real finals?
Probably not. We haven't taken a break at any other point.
Yeah. I'm surprised your voice is actually keeping up. Are you drinking tea while playing? While we do that, or?
No. I'm not drinking anything.
No, not at all. I'm drinking water all the time. Oh. So I'm interested to see what our viewers actually think. Who will take it? Ruins is the next map. Will the Godcom take it? Will the Wheat Cleave take it? What do you think?
I think we're taking a 15-minute break between finals, by the way.
Okay. 15-minute break, guys, after this series, so The standing is currently for everyone tuning in just now. It's 2-1 for LaptopGGweLoose, and it's match point for the weekly flavor of the month setup. And so if they lose any more game, they're out of the tournament, have place 3, and the finals will be Paladin Godcom versus a Shaman Godcom. Violin says the Godcom will win. Is Godcom really the correct name for Paladin, Frostmage, Shadow Priest, or?
I think that's just what people call it. It's easier.
What do they call it?
I think people just call it Godcom just because it's easier. Because originally the comp was called like Shatterplay, and that was with a Shaman as well. But when it just became the best comp at the start of the season, people just called it Godcom.
Yeah, but Shatterplay was with a Shaman. So
they still called it out with the Paladin just because it's easier, I think. Jenny needs to accept the group invite so I can queue.
Okay. Jenny, group okay. Accept the invite. Okay, and Chuboyak says Nori will win, and so the chat is low, a bit divided. By the way, the videos of the tournament should go up on YouTube in the next 1 or 2 days. I don't know when. When I checked today, the videos of Saturday weren't on YouTube yet, but the Friday ones were up really, really fast. And maybe the organizers will link the videos so you can just bookmark the channel.
For some reason it's not letting us. Queues don't actually go through, so they're just remaking their group as well.
Okay.
Finally work.
There we go. Okay, Valeric just says you should only call it Godcom if a druid is involved, so I'm interested what he actually calls his own comp. No, his comp is actually Shatterplay.
Because it's just easier to say Godcom, because then everyone knows which team we mean, and then...
Yeah, probably.
Association.
Okay.
It's going to wait with the countdown to let the frames get set up, and then...
Frames are set up. Everything is working.
Not for the cameraman.
Okay.
Okay, so this is going to be match point for the Godcomp here. If they win this round, they will be advancing to the grand finals. I think that's right, isn't it?
To the grand finals, yes.
And then whoever loses this is third. So whichever team wins does have the guaranteed second place at least. And then whoever loses still qualifies for the cash prize. So they finish third. Okay, so going to get this countdown started now. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so the Clue team, no surprise, are going to be rushing in. Banana Split choosing to just hang back a little bit. Looks like he's going to take the tomb now that his team are pushed in. Nori looks like he's going to be going on to her. Looks like Shake Milk's going to be the main target this time. They obviously figured he was putting out too much control onto Kulage. He is going to be taking quite a lot of damage at the moment. Nori does get put into a Siphon Fear. Farad Bang I feared out as well. Deep onto Kulage with a Devouring Plague. No silence to follow up though. Shield Wall does come out from Kulage. Aura Mastery as well. Able to just pick himself up. Nori dropped a little bit, nothing too serious. They rolled out at the moment. Kulage, Nori looks like he's going to be targeting Health Swap here. Does fade just to try and kite away. Shake Milk going to push in a little bit now. He is now going to be swapped to by Nori. Walks over to him, puts him into a deep freeze there. I think, but it did, I'm not sure if it was trinketed or not. Shake Milk does then try to pull Nori over. Nori goes straight over to Health Swap, who then pulls him over anyway. Ring of Frost coming out now. Nori caught into the middle of that, unable to get out. Transcendence is away on their rolls out as well. Shake Milk now the target. No CC on Kulage right now. Used an early Divine Blaze. He's used a lot of mana. Banana Split still looking really strong for mana. Full fear onto Farad Bango. He's fading into a really bad spot now. He gets put into a deep freeze. Does shrink out of that. Devouring Plague comes out. Does Deterrence as well. Kulage put into a full Hammer of Justice at the back. Into a Silence. In death range.
Readiness.
Deterrence though. Might see him get death anyway. There's the death. It comes
Bubble
in.
and he goes down.
Wow. And that is going to be it for the God Comp. They're going to take that last game quite comfortably. Absolutely.
Nori's team looked so dominating until the winner bracket finals and then just dropped down. Wow. Tough for them. An impressive play by LaptopGGweLoose. They lost the first match against this comp and now they came back through the losers brackets all the way into the grand finals.
Oh, right. You mean in the...
They lost the first series in the finals here and then came back. Impressive recap.